It had been 9 months since Ariana Bell vanished from room 1123 at the Halston Grand. 9 months of theories, podcasts, media pressure, and unanswered questions. And then Layla Byrne returned. But her reappearance only deepened the mystery. A voice in the dark. In the psych ward of Mercy General Hospital, Layla barely spoke for weeks. When she finally did, she refused to refer to her by name. She's still in there. In that room. Watching. Smiling. Waiting. She drew the same image over and over, a girl in front of a mirror, with a second, shadowed version of herself reaching out from the other side. Layla was found physically unharmed, but with deep scratches on her back. Medical staff said they were self-inflicted. But Layla insisted. She did it. The other one. I thought I was her at first. But then I heard Ariana, crying. At the Halston Grand, room 1123 remained sealed. But Detective Quill, now obsessed with the case, pulled strings to have it reopened under forensic supervision. When the door creaked open, nothing had changed. Same cracked mirror. Same claw marks on the closet. The air felt colder than the rest of the hotel, even with the power shut off. But then they made a discovery. Behind the mirror, embedded in the drywall, was a hidden cavity. Inside, wrapped in rotting cloth, was a journal. Ariana's journal. It was stained and nearly unreadable, but the first page chilled Quill to his core. If someone finds this, please, don't trust the mirror. A forensic lab was able to recover fragments from Ariana's phone backup using cloud tools and old memory chips. The files revealed something even darker, 6 audio recordings Ariana had saved but never sent. Each one more disturbed than the last. Tape 1, March 1st, 10:04 p.m. The room's weird. Cold. I think someone stayed here recently. Closet smells like perfume. Tape 2, March 2nd, 12:21 a.m. I heard whispering. But no one's here. I checked under the bed like I'm 5 again. Empty. Tape 3, March 2nd, 2:19 a.m. The mirror fogged up and I didn't shower. I wiped it clean and, for a second, I didn't see myself. Tape 4, March 2nd, 3:48 a.m. I think someone's in the mirror. She looks like me. But she smiled when I cried. Tape 5, March 2nd, 4:50 a.m. She says her name is Rachel. But she's not asking for help. She's asking me to stay. Tape 6, March 3rd, 5:02 a.m., final. She says the door isn't locked from the inside, it's locked from the other side. Digging deeper into the Cardell Institute, Detective Quill requested sealed patient records. After weeks of legal wrangling, he was granted partial access to the files of Dr. Ezra Kingsley, the psychiatrist who treated Rachel Corman and supervised Trevor Lynn. In a chilling memo, dated 6 months before Rachel's disappearance, Kingsley wrote, "Patient exhibits mirror identification disturbances. Repeated claims of seeing herself but not being in control. Claims the reflection moves first. Diagnosis unclear. Possible DID or acute trauma response. Recommending mirror exposure therapy, though patient reacts violently to prolonged mirror contact." One handwritten note scribbled in the margin read, "Patient drew same message, she never left. Could be confabulation, or something worse." Trevor Lynn, while still behind bars, reached out to Quill via his lawyer. He offered one thing, a key. "I left it in the hotel. Behind the ice machine on 11. It's the only way down." Skeptical but desperate, Quill returned to the hotel with a warrant. Behind the ice machine on the 11th floor, taped beneath a metal panel, was an old key. Brass, marked LB. The manager said it didn't match any current locks. After hours of searching, they found a hidden elevator access panel behind the employee laundry chute. The key unlocked it. And that's when they discovered Level B, a sub-basement not on any blueprint. The room below. Level B was pitch black. The elevator hadn't worked in decades. Maintenance staff claimed it didn't exist. But behind the steel fire door was a series of old rooms, unused since the 1980s. One door was labeled 1123B. Inside, they found the same exact layout as room 1123 upstairs. Only dirtier. Older. And colder. The mirror had been shattered long ago. On the walls were dozens of scratches, some names, some phrases. But one message was scrawled in dark, flaking paint across the wall. She makes you watch. In the center of the room was a chair. Strapped to it was a faded, blood-stained trench coat. Ariana's. Quill enlisted the help of a forensic psychologist and a profiler from the FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit. Their conclusion shocked even the most skeptical in the department. This is not a conventional case. It may be a combination of psychological contagion and identity absorption, where trauma, setting, and suggestion cause victims to take on the traits or delusions of previous occupants. In short, they believed room 1123 triggered a collapse of identity, possibly through isolation, sleep deprivation, and shared traumatic energy. But Quill had another theory. What if it's not the room doing something to them, but someone watching through the mirror, grooming them, breaking them down? 10 months after Ariana disappeared, Detective Quill received a package at his home. No return address. Inside was a single photograph. It showed Ariana in a dark hallway, barefoot, standing in front of a shattered mirror. Behind her, barely visible, was another woman, blonde, pale, bleeding from her eyes. A post-it note was stuck to the back of the photo. It's not just the room anymore. Security footage from Quill's building revealed nothing. The package simply appeared outside his door at 3:33 a.m. Despite all warnings, the Halston Grand was quietly purchased by a new hospitality group and scheduled to reopen with modern renovations, under a new name, the Verge Hotel. Room 1123 was demolished during renovations, or so they claimed. But months later, a travel blogger posted a video on TikTok titled, "Staying in the Most Haunted Room in Chicago." The room in the video? Room 1123. Same layout. Same mirror. Same view. The comments were filled with people saying, "Isn't that where Ariana disappeared? Look in the mirror at 012. Pause at 0:33, someone's behind her. It's back." On the 1-year anniversary of Ariana's disappearance, another postcard arrived. This time addressed directly to Detective Quill. No return address. Same handwriting. It simply said, "She left something behind. You're next." Taped to the back was a single hotel keycard. Room 1123. Quill sat in his car outside the hotel, staring up at the 11th floor. The lights flickered once. Then the mirror in the lobby cracked, without anyone touching it. What secrets does room 1123 still hide? Will Detective Quill finally uncover the truth behind the disappearances? The mystery is far from over. Make sure you don't miss the next chilling chapter. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications now, because the story is just getting darker. Stay tuned, if you dare.